Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Happy 2019. It's been a while since I made a video. I was a little under the weather, still fighting it. Had some crazy holidays. I hope everybody had a wonderful New Year and a Merry Christmas. Hope Santa was good to all of you in MCOC and outside of the game. Hope your families did well. We're going to finish up this 2-star arena tonight, and we're going to run trials, and that should give me enough shards to open a feature. So let's just get at it. I know everybody was really excited when they announced this was coming back, and the forums kind of blew up on why this wasn't here. And I thought it was after the New Year last year, but this is such an awesome event. I hope it's something they do every year. It helps everybody, and it's just fun. It's a no-brainer. You don't really have to think about it when you're higher up. You just kind of run it. I think I can't even get through all my 2 stars before my other ones are recharged. So it just, you just go at it and, plug and play, really. But it is fun to go in there and use some champs that I normally wouldn't. Some I don't have as 5 stars, so when I'm grinding that arena, I can't anyways. These, things just add a little bit to it, and the rewards are fantastic. So I'm really glad they brought it back. It'd be nice to be a staple every year. However, they don't like to always repeat things. I think this is the 2nd or 3rd year in a row for this, maybe the 2nd for sure. And I know they had one like in year 1, shortly after I started. So a lot of content, a lot of good rewards out. The calendar this month is amazing. Given the tier 2A and all the shards. I don't know if it's the most shards I've ever seen in the calendar, but it's a lot. So you see a lot of more 5-star resources becoming available to every player, not just medium to top guys, but all of the players below, just by logging in quests like this. I was really glad to see that in the daily trials they went ahead and put a decent amount of 5-star shards just in the expert, because there are a lot of people that aren't quite at the epic level. Truth be told, yesterday I struggled in the epic level. It was a challenge. I got through it, didn't have to use revives, but I could see I have one of the larger rosters, quality wise, amongst a lot of players that a lower roster would struggle. So it was nice to see that the expert level also had 5-star shards in it. I was hoping to get this arena done in under 60. It looks like I'm going to actually be at the 65 mark. I'm getting about 15, so I might do it still. We'll have to see if we get some matchups here. This arena was just so much fun last year, and it is again this year, so hopefully we keep doing it. A lot of good things, though, in 2019, so it's a good start for Kabam, which is good because the end of the year was getting a little shaky, at least for some of the things I thought. Some of the way they handled the rank up gem and variant with players, the people getting the additional awakening gem on Christmas. Wasn't thrilled about it, but it is what it is. It's their game. They have the right to do whatever they want with it. So, but it's still, it seems like they made a positive outcome, and it looks 2019 looks like it's going to be up and coming. All right, we'll crank these out. Oops, missed Barry. Got sloppy. still try to practice all the time in arena with my intercepting. It is probably the weakest part of my game. I always say if I can parry it, I can kill it. But if you put me on unblockable attack or something like that, I'm in trouble. My intercepting skills are terrible. So it makes all the difference in the world. You can watch all the videos, you can practice all you want. And arena's a good place for that. Now, I'm just gonna waste away here because I just want to get through it. I tend to do it more in the featured and 5-star arenas. It seems to help a little bit more for me, so I do like that. My cat's going crazy somewhere around here. She must have killed something. Alright, well, we got 58, so are we going to do it in 60 flat? Let's go in and we're going to use Witch, because I don't get to use her much. Anybody else in here that's fun to use? We'll bring DS in. We'll go, yeah. Try to maximize our points here a little bit. Curious what everybody thought of some of the new offers out there. If you want, leave a comment. Just love to hear what you guys think of where the game's going, what they have in store. I know the maze. That's not for me. That content's not for me. It's and that's good. It doesn't need to be for everybody. I went in there and I tried and practiced on Korgs quite a bit, and I realized that is no fun for me. So I just was like, I left it alone after that. But some of the other challenges that they had have been nice. These daily trials seem like they're going to be good. I know a couple people in my alliance got a heck of a matchup yesterday, so it's always nice to kind of go back and forth and see what people are talking about, who they struggle with on it. I guess Sabretooth yesterday was quite a pain. I didn't have him. I got a pretty easy lineup, and I still had some issues with it, so hopefully today's a little bit easier and we get through it with no problems. Getting close. Getting close. Oh, I hope to see her as a 5-star this year. She will be something. I don't care what anybody says. She is still amazing and fun to play. And even with the nerd, I think as a 5-star, you give her the increased attack, you take away that challenger rating, and I think she would still become probably quickly one of the top 5 stars. Alright, yeah, we're going to do it in, looks like 60 flat, which is nice. Let's go with some music. It's fun to play. Thank you. We'll go Hulk. We have a Hulk. Alright, now I just gotta make sure not to lose any of these. I actually think I lost one fight, 1 or 2 fights, with just not paying attention, trying to do it while I'm distracted with the kids or something. You look down, you're like, KO, I hope that's not the last fight or anything like that. Hulk smash. Come on. Yes, one more. One more. And it looks like those 2 fights would have done it. I would have been able to do it in under 60. That's alright. I mean, seriously though, 60 fights for a 5-star. You can't beat that. Even if you only had 6 2-stars, you could still do that. It just takes a little bit longer, but I mean, over 7 days, it's amazing. What an arena. There's no reason that anybody that's just starting in this game doesn't get a 5-star from this. Short of time, and I get it, everybody puts their own amount of time in it. Some of us put way more than we should in it, and that's okay. It's all preference. It's all what you want to do with the game and see where you want to go with it. Really? Really? I still hate you, Spider-Man. Oh. There you go. You're toast. Have a seat. And that's it. It's done. 60 fights, 10,000 shards, a couple hundred units. And you know what, the thing I was noticing too that I really like about it is the battleships. Yeah, you only get 10 per fight, but you still get the 300 for the match, same as 5-stars. So it adds up real quick if you're saving battle chips. You know, I'm on a mission now. I have 117. I'm going to 1 million. I've never made it there. I always blow them way beforehand, and I have absolutely terrible luck. So I'm going for 1 million, and we're going to open 100 of them when I get there. Alright, so we should be able to continue our final. Ta-da! All milestones achieved. So let's go into the daily here. Let's see what we have. This 500, I think I actually might have the feature already, but let's get this trial out of the way. Let's see how we do. Alright, so today we're going to go in with Archangel, Hyperion for the Poison Spider-Man. We're going to bring Blade. We'll bring... Looks like we have a lot of villains on the list when I look at it, so we're going to bring ourselves our Ghost Rider instead of Domino. Do I want to take Stark? Okay, this is glancing. So, or do I want to do Corvus? You know, we'll run this. We'll see how we do. I think that gives us a good shot for everybody, and AA should hopefully be able to handle it. I'd really be bummed if I fail this one. I won't use revives on it. I'm saving all the revives I can get for variant, as I'm slowly plugging away at that, and that's a challenge for me for sure. So I got Hulk, who's poison immune, so that doesn't help me with AA. I have a tech. Wow, Corvus would have been really good for this. I'd have had 2 missions going into Glad Hulk. And only 1 villain. Okay, so let's start off here. I guess with the glancing, we're going to go with... Wow. Really second guessing myself. I was gonna bring Corvus. I probably should have. We'll just go with Blade and see what we can do. Pardon me. This weather is killing me. We're gonna just try to get as many bleeds as possible going and see how we do. they don't put me in the corner. Oh, that was a glitch. Come on. Whew. 1,000 a tick just for blocking. That's a little steep. Alright, we're getting them down into the 15k range. Alright. Wasn't perfect, but we got it done. That's all that matters. Alright, so for the villain here, for Vulture, we should be able to use Archangel and shut off the glancing, which will help. The Rag Hulk's going to be an interesting fight. I can't lie, although that does kind of suck having that down. Well, I brought him. We're going to try him. See what happens. Trial and error. I guess that's why they call it trial. Alright. Really? You guys gonna give me all those misses? There we go. Come on. Come on, Tooth. Give me 3 more. There we go. Come on, stack some on there. Need some more. Missed an opportunity. Oh, I did not want him to go to his 2. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Beautiful. Get some more bleeds on him. Done. Archangel's an absolute monster. If you have him and he's awakened, mine's 150 now, I think. He's worth going to R4 minimum. He shuts off so much. He's worth every cent. But now, here's a classic case of where he doesn't come into play. Alright, what do we got here? Is it the same notes on all of them? I believe it is. So, the glancing, dismay. Just don't lose your combo, and you're pretty good. Which, aggression, fury, I'm not even worried about. I'm gonna hit him enough. Let's just start the fight with Blade and see where we go from there. If we have to, we'll bring in Hyperion and see how we do. The block damage is a lot, there's no doubt. Ideally, I just gotta keep an eye out for the smash. Like that. Let's just bleed him out. Go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, so much. Oh, you're gonna gain the health back. We're gonna take it all away from you. Here we go. There we go. Done. Wow, so much easier than yesterday. I mean, night and day. Oh wow! You got the yips. All right, so that was done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's see what we can do here. I really wanted to save for no crystal, the shards alone. What's this? Essence of Earth. Oh, that's for Sunday's trial. Okay. Back to quest. So So I really was gonna go on a saving spree, and I wasted a ton of units for Aegon, and more than I care to admit. And I would like to say I learned my lesson. I don't know. You know, you see these videos and everybody talks about them, and so I was gonna hoard 5 stars until Aegon comes out, which is in 10 days. Pardon me. And the more I was talking to people in the Alliance, we're talking about my struggles and variant. In Chapter 3, I'm doing fine. I got 3.1 and 3.2 cleared 100%, no problem. But that's my strongest team with 6-star cores and, 6-star Gulk, 6-star Angela, Heimdall. It really is, and the Hyperion, obviously. So I knew that was going to be tough and challenging, but not as tough as Chapter 2, where I only have the R4 Spider-Man, who's unduped, so you don't get all the crits, and I only have an R4 Magic and Star-Lord. Both great champs, both very doable, with skill. Obviously, anything's doable, but with my lack of that, it's been a struggle. So the more I've talked to people, the more they've mentioned how great Ghost is. So when I look at this crystal and I look at the opportunity, you got 1 in a 24 chance to get Ghost, which is really what we're looking for. Korg would be great. I have an Awakening Gem. I can R3 him, even R4 him for defense. I have Emma Frost, not awakened. She would be awesome awakened. She is already R4. She hits like a truck. I have a video I'm working on with her. She's quite amazing. Heimdall would be okay. Red Skull and Omega Red, everybody loves him. I can't awaken him, but it would be cool. He'd be a good champ. Looking at the rest of them in there, Blade is a max Sig crystal, which would be cool to open. I looked at Quake would be great. I'm not a great Quake player, but it would still be cool to have. I think she would be fun to learn. Dr. Voodoo I don't have. Would be awesome to have him. I'd like to do Morning Star. And there's a number of other ones. Dormammu, I just pulled him from the last featured I opened. So the odds are there's a champ I like in there. The problem is I am now roughly 1 for 17. I lost count after a while. I know at one point I was 1 for 14, and that one was an AA who I already had at SIG 140, or 120 at that time. So it's hard to count it, but he was a good champ. So it's hard for me to do, but we're going to go for it. We're going to really hope for Ghost here. Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters, right? So let's wait for her to come around here, and we'll see. And we're going to go ahead. Oh, boy. Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. All right, come on. Come on. One time. Help me out here. One time. Do we tap it? Do we let it spin out? I don't know. I don't know. I'm so tired of seeing disappointment here. I know my alliance is all gonna laugh because they've been bugging me to do this, and not bugging me, but kind of like egging me on, and we'll see. There's so much trash in these crystals for the extra 5,000 shards that it's really hard. We're just gonna let it go, and we're gonna really hope that we don't pull trash. A Venom dupe would be fine too. Not worth 5,000 shards. Really the hope here is Ghost, and let's make it happen. Come on here. Come on, Emma. Okay, Heimdall. Not duck. And it's the duck. Oh. It's the duck. I'm not gonna lie, that sucks. that really, really sucks. Well, maybe for my first crystal of 2019, this is a sign that I'm a lucky duck. I don't know. I'm grasping at straws here. Well, wow, that's terrible. It is what it is. We're back to the drawing board. Let's save for Aegon. Next time we do an opening, we're gonna pop 5, hopefully 5 features, and we'll go from there. Can't do nothing about it. Looks like Kabam's starting my crystal luck off right where we left off 2018. So thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment. Anything helps. Like to do more of these this year. Hope to get out there and just get better at it. So everybody enjoy the rest of your week and your weekend, and we will see you all later.